Radiant team ban.
Keeper of the Light.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
We don't count that blinding light that saved us,
Reserve
but that's what
time.
happens. Like people like love to whine about it. Sometimes you just try your best. It didn't ends that well. So
Magnus Oracle, Magnus Warlock. I almost said Magnus Oracle.
Turn to
Magnus
pick.
Warlock, though. We were tickling on it a bit, I believe, in the previous draft. Here, Onyx just go right into it now. Not afraid to welcome the keeper here, putting more priority in banning
10
out
seconds
the
remaining.
famous Z-Freak Wisp, and they themselves
5
know the
seconds
power of
remaining.
the Abaddon. So they let the keeper through, and look at this, they managed to sneak in a bit of a
Reserve
cheesy
time.
duo here that has found success for them and a lot of others.
the Haz and the Grant were talking about that this combo has a 100% win rate together.
My.
Onyx had a second pick, so they decided to ban Abaddon instead of Coral because Complexity would pick it. I think the hero in this region has at least 90% win.
I can't believe it's like come to these two teams. I have seen a lot of these players get to this same moment in many other qualifiers. I've seen Bulba on Team Tinker. TI5 qualifiers come up just a bit short. I've seen Complexity time and time again get to Summit qualifier finals coming up just a bit short. And I can't believe that one of these two teams is going to have to experience that heartbreak again. And another team will be like, yes, it's finally my time. Another power pickup here for Complexity, though, dude. It's
Yeah,
a War Runner.
This is also the two combo heroes that I
10
prefer
seconds
to
remaining.
say they're actually top 3 most broken heroes in the
5
meta right
seconds
now,
remaining.
besides Lone Druid. So this is like the battle of
Reserve
imbalance.
time.
I want to say they almost got an equal split as far as top tiers go. I wouldn't even favor really one side or the other at this moment. You got good sustain, good team fight from both, good initiation, and a ward bitch for both sides. So, I mean, it's like a good start.
Yeah, Warlock is the ward bitch, but Keeper of the Light.
He's farmed.
He is more like a position 4 hero. Yeah. Even if he's playing position 5, he gets a lot of farm with Illuminate.
He is the vision game for the team.
There's a people try to counter Keeper of the Light with Night Stalker picks, so
Radiant
it's pretty much
team ban.
Night all the time. Once you get the Aghanim's and you get so you don't have the vision.
Onyx were watching yesterday, or at least they're looking over the Dota buff or drafting history of Complexity. Last time they had that Keeper of the Light and matchup against NP, they
10
paired together
seconds
with that
remaining.
Bristleback, and it did a lot of work. Onyx not even going to allow
5
Complexity to
seconds
think about it.
remaining.
Didn't they lose that game?
Did they lose that game?
I think they did.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
Bristleback
Reserve
lost.
time.
Did?
Yeah.
Well, it looked cool.
Yes. It's always cool to look at the new heroes.
Well, maybe it's just something Onyx don't want to bother giving him as they feel it's a
Complexities
complexity
turn to
draft.
Complexity wants to get either rid of Juggernaut or they want to pick it. Because of the Magnus Empower, well, you still can't ban all the melee heroes.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't stop, like,
10 seconds
Mark,
remaining.
the Abed, even Ember Spirit is still even out
5
there as a
seconds
possible
remaining.
option, too.
Exactly.
And imagine if they got Jug and Ember.
Reserve time.
Whoa.
Well, they might actually.
You're going to ban one of them.
If someone asked you 2 days ago that Onyx would be in finals,
No.
and all right.
Yeah, you don't even need to finish that question. I don't think anyone would have. Everyone was pretty certain NP was going to be finding their way in this final
Radiant
at some point.
team pick.
But man, that's just Dota for you. Okay, there the Ember is going to get banned. Now, Onyx could just move into the casual Dubu pickup here. Where Spirit worked out in the last two games, actually. Would just get it.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. This is the also one of the really strong combos during the mid game.
5 seconds.
oh, yeah.
When Warlock gets Fatal Bonds and the
Complexities
Earth
turn
Spirit
to
magnetized,
So
the
good.
amount of damage is just insane.
So good. But I can also understand the Jug. Get the Jug now before it gets maybe banned or taken away. Now you definitely have that pairing between the Jug Magnus together.
10 seconds
You have a
remaining.
Mason Comfort pick.
From complexity
5
point of
seconds
view, you
remaining.
can't really outban. I mean, you can ban all the heroes that they might actually
Reserve
pick. So
time.
they decided to go for Ember, which they think it's better.
Complexity see this here. Now they've unfortunately already committed. Not unfortunately. I mean, I can't blame them for committing early for the Centaur War Runner. I was going to say maybe you
Radiant
finagle an
team
axe into your draft somehow. But oh man, look at these quick fire pickups coming
Complexities
here.
turn to
Full settle for the Rubik here, the Z Freak Rubik. I love it because it was actually it almost felt uncharacteristic to see Z Freak on the Dazzle in the previous game. This is not like a Z Freak hero, you know? But
10 seconds
here the
remaining.
Rubik.
Yeah, it looks more like a Z-Freak hero to
Yeah.
me. Rubik,
5
good
seconds
pickup.
remaining.
A lot of good spells to steal this
Lots of
game.
delicious spells out there.
Especially the RP.
Radiant team
This is good.
ban.
The Sniper is really good pickup because they don't have anything to get close to Sniper, actually, so far. Plus, he has Centaur War Runner in front of him.
Yeah.
And Rubik to steal whatever he wants. Just
10 seconds remaining.
if he steals a rock, so you blinding light, so you can't really
5
get close to
seconds
Sniper.
remaining.
Does Sniper also deter the option of moving forward
Complexities turn to ban.
with maybe an Abed Comfort hero in Meepo again? Is that
And
crazy to do Meepo again here? I don't have a whole lot of AoE. I was going to
10
say Ember, but
seconds
he's obviously
remaining.
banned. Matchup changes a bit, and I don't know what you want to go for to have a
5
favorable matchup
seconds
against
remaining.
a Sniper, plus an option to be able to kind of have his name. They actually decide to ban out the
Radiant
Meepo
team
regardless,
pick.
and they'll quickly pick up a Slark for themselves.
they're already one game behind. Then they want to get Meepo'd.
Yeah.
It would mean the Onyx will go to Kiev. So last pick, they can still pick a mid hero, an offlane hero,
10
or a safe lane
seconds
hero.
remaining.
Everything's pretty open for them, so they have enough time to actually
5
think about it.
seconds remaining.
Have 1 minute reserve time because Magnus can be mid, can be off lane, Juggernaut can be
Reserve
mid,
time.
can be safe lane. So, and look at all those buffs for Juggernaut. Bloodlust.
See if there's anything that kind of stands out as a possible option here. Shadow Fiend is still there, but yeah, I don't think you want to be picking a Shadow Fiend into a Sniper. Way back when they used to play a little bit of Lesh. And then there's always the trusty Invoker.
Yeah, there's Invoker still. He does well against Sniper. Pretty much the same amount of farm they would get.
Alacrity and Bloodlust Jug.
Bloodlust plus Empower Jug. Oh, Invoker seems fine. Let me see what else is there.
10
A little
seconds
bit.
remaining.
Storm Spirit has made
Phantom
few.
Assassin.
Oh, a PA. All right. There's a little bit of that
Alrighty.
Southeast Asian flavor coming in.
Well, look at those two heroes, Juggernaut and Phantom Assassin with free cleave
Yeah.
from Magnus.
Right. What do you think though about the PA Sniper matchup in the mid lane?
Might be a Juggernaut on mid, or it might be Phantom Assassin
That's
on mid. They can do both.
Well, it's going to be an interesting one here. Game number 2, though. Onyx already up 1. Is this a complexity lineup that will earn them a game 3?
I like Onyx's lineup more, to be honest. They have good mid. They can do whichever they want. They have good safe lane, and
10
they have a
seconds
Magnus
remaining.
for off lane. Plus good. It's good lanes,
5 seconds
and the
remaining.
mid game fight potential is just huge.
I gotta say, I can't help but find myself siding with you on that. I really like Onyx's draft here again.
You hate to go against Coddle.
I hate to go against Coddle,
Prepare for battle.
but I love the opening, the Magnus Warlock pairing. PA adds a certain bit of spice that might just come and snowball over your ass here if you're Cole. Let's get into it, folks. Here it is, the American Region Finals here. Complexity versus Onyx. Onyx just need the one win, and they'll be heading off to the Kiev Major and securing at least $60,000 or so.
It's gonna be a PA mid. They already smoked. They want to try to get a kill in an enemy forest.
Well, way deep here.
Smoke popped.
Oh, Dubu. And it looks like he may be the victim of the first blood here. As fat as an ogre can be, you're not going to be able to withstand a surprise smoke gank of 5.
Melons gets it.
Melons gets it, so
Can't quite remember.
there we go. Our keeper is
30
heading up
seconds to
pretty
go.
strong here, and they'll be able to overpower, take this rune for themselves. That should be a 3 bounty rune advantage coming out of the gate here for Cole, and a good confidence booster leading into game 2. All the way to the top lane. It looks like here, no surprise there. Bulba actually already perched up in a position to take a bounty for himself.
The battle begins.
Oh, will Healan try to get it? Not enough time.
I don't think so.
This should make my life easier.
Grabs that one. Abed will be able to grab the nearby bounty rune. Dubu will be on mid lane blocking duty, leaving Demon as babysitter on the bottom. And look at that. He's going to be able to get the immediate ward takedown and earn himself the extra 100 gold. Very
And
nice
some
grab.
XP.
I don't think it gives XP anymore.
It does.
A little bit, or is it less?
Radiant's courier has been
I won't get into it. Radiant Courier has been sniped. Z-Freak from behind creeps in as the Rubik. This is going to be the second game straight where Abed loses the Courier right at the start.
Oh, he didn't even get the flask delivered right now.
Oh, Ibu going to get thrown to the to the low ground rather, and we're going to go into our 2v2 lane. Limited lane.
They're
Dagger's
harassing
to the side.
Sniper so much with Ignite and the Dagger.
That is going to be forcing 747 to go through this regen super fast. He might even have to salve here.
Well, Abed doesn't have a courier, and Dubu is on half mana, so they might just actually use the shrine really early.
That's true. Lots of tension here.
Harry Potter.
Oh, top lane, we catch the very end of it, but it looks like Moo is able to get the solo kill grab onto Bulba. Bulba goes down. Complexity suddenly now up 2-0 at the start of this game.
The Slark shouldn't be able to solo kill a Magnus there.
Fortunately, not too sure what happened, but Bulba's already back into the lane now and looking to kind of get back into it. The daggers keep flying out. I'm on bet on that side. Monkey's, though, happy and confident on his Centaur, having a pretty damn good start. 6-2 CS already in the off lane. Things looking pretty damn swell for Complexity in both the top and bottom lanes. They're only hoping that things can go nice for Abed here with the assistance of the Ogre.
Sniper just got his boots of speed. We can run away if they try to go on him with those 2 extra slows.
That should help.
Now they'll be able to get their one-on-one, but Abed does need to be careful here. Putting the extra points in the blur up a little bit in some of these trades, but it looks like Dubu is going to leave business from the mid lane and head all the way top and assist Bulba a bit.
Onyx just denied the observer ward near their shrine that blocked the creep camp, so Bulba can farm the forest
Radiant's
if needed.
middle tower
That's the
is
second
under
ward
attack.
dewarded actually.
Top lane, Melons in the side lane here, committing out a couple of blasts. Getting there by the 8 of Moo, but with Dubu kind of coming in, he is going to force Swindle to draw his attention elsewhere, it looks like.
Look at Melons just harassing and stacking the camp.
He's a man of efficiency here and is able to get the stack off. Very nicely done. Uh-oh. Brother Z-Freak has shown up. It's Dubu with the telekinesis, and it looks like Moo's going to be able to move on in. Melons will actually get the last hit on that one, and Cole claim yet another kill here, leading ahead 3-0.
bottom lane. Centaur is being level 4 with poor man's shield. Oh, will he die? He will.
Ouch,
actually.
ouch, 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 ouch. Very nice. Fatal Bonds, Blade Fury combo coming out from Mason and company will allow Onyx to get themselves on the board now.
He was too deep.
Simple as that. Too deep. And he will get punished for it.
Agnes finished Iron Talon. Will just continue to farm Forest. When the creep wave is on the tower, he's gonna get there. Sadly, he can't skewer out of pounds, but will be able to survive if he doesn't go too deep.
It is still Moo barely etching ahead in the CS farm, plus having some kill participations and a kill. Make things a bit better for him. 24 and 5 CS, but compared to the other side, Onyx Mason here in the bottom lane on his Jug. Level 5, looking to finish out those phase boots. Looking to get an Omni Slash here.
Yeah, Centaur is getting close to level 5. It's gonna be hard to kill him when Centaur gets level 6.
Deep Freak, though, has already found a couple of openings for his team. Now finds himself here at the bottom. Blade Fury's already out. I don't know, I guess, didn't commit him with the Fatal Bonds yet, but Demon might have to be there to assist now. Got a word on to Mason, is helping keeping him alive. He drops down the ward. They are able to deny it, but Mason gets just enough heal power to be able to walk away.
He needs to go back. There's no shrine ready. It's kind of odd that Warlock healed him. It seems like they wanted to go for a kill on Centaur.
Finders, keepers.
Uh-oh, 747 almost a little too far. They force out 2 TPs. Cool.
On
One will
mid
be
lane,
canceled.
pretty even matchup in terms of CS.
Lots of denies though for Abed here, 10.
Oh, see, Zefric level 3. He has mana boots ready.
And not a kill, but I guess just kill participation will do that. Gonna have some nice early farm and the capability of spamming out all these spells early on, as you can see there. Force Abed back and maybe the healing. Mason has left that bottom lane now and is up here at top. He gets the Empower from Bulba and will farm his way to level 6, matching across from where Moo is.
Slark is level 6, so if ulti is ready, he doesn't need to be afraid to actually die to Slark.
Mason just casually now walks into complexity territory here. He's actually caught between 2, but I guess Swindles is not too much of a threat at the moment. He'll be happy to kind of farm with the neutral camp and walk out. Very passive game right now. Waiting for these level 6s to kind of come online because that's really where the show begins.
Phase boot finished on Phantom Assassin plus Blightstone. Not level 6 yet. He's still trying to go on Sniper. Not enough damage.
Sniper TP's all the way back home. That'll be the end of it here. Mason stepping away from going into this tri-lane and being at risk of getting caught out. Well, bottom lane, Monkeys is back onto his grind to farm here, with just Dubu on the other side. And Demon, who is taking in the most of the farm between the two of the supports. He's level 5.5. He's getting closer to that level 6, getting closer to having that rock.
Yeah, in the previous game, both supports on Onyx side got early level 6. It was surprisingly well. At minute 8, both were level 6 on Warlock and on the Earth Spirit.
Demon should have a pretty good timing for his level 6 now, and even has the money for Arcanes if he wants to go for that. Ooh, a jump here from Abed onto Z-Freak. Already commits the first telekinesis. Is Abed thinking about going for more here? As he steps in, obviously 747 will be there to help out.
Clark, 48 CS, a lot higher than everyone else.
And he has had pretty much a free lane to work with at the top, and the second Mason approached, he took his business to the bottom lane and is proceeding from there, just kind of still counteracting whatever Mason's trying to do. Still wins in front of the CS by about 10. But we're getting these action spells online soon enough here. Mid lane, PA is jumped, pulled in. The rock will be committed. Connection onto 3 with the fatal bonds. This is destruction onto Cole. He is going to be able to get the assassination off and the finish onto the PA, but the sniper also will be taken care of. Looks like it'll be a trade of both mid laners for both sides.
Good rotation by Jimmy. On the other hand, the sniper just ulted PA. There was 3 of them fatal bonded. It could have been one more kill if they managed to kill snipers before he ulted PA.
Yeah, Bobo was a bit closer. He could have been there for an RP. Oh, Swindle's trying to go for a TP. He gets skewered right back, though. And they're going to commit out the Blade Fury here to go for the finish. No Omni Slash is even going to be necessary for that one. And suddenly, Onyx have crept their way into another kill, making this game a bit closer, 3-4.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Net worth still slightly in the favor of Cole. Probably more credit to Moo. Farming up nicely here on his Slark. It looks like he's queuing up a Shadow Blade early on.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, but
is
look
under
at the
attack.
stacks. There's 1, 2, 3 stacks near their shrine. Because they have cleave from Magnus, so either Juggernaut or Phantom Assassin can clear it.
Z-Freak sees it, he pings it. Does he have a ward? No, but yeah, he did drop a ward there. Okay, so this is going to be something they'll be able to keep tabs on.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Maybe
under
even
attack.
use to their advantage to get the upper hand in a fight. But that is a big side little offshore account that I am sure Onyx are hoping to get a hold of.
The Ogre, level 5, he went for level
Radiant's
3
bottom
Ignite
tower
build.
is under attack.
That's what we usually see, especially when you have Jug and the PA.
Radiant structures.
What do you think the significance of that is? Was it just to get that extra bit of harassment on the sniper in the early game?
He needs only level 1 in my opinion. It was not needed much more.
All right,
than
they're
that.
going for the stack right now, and they hit the shrine, but this is under the Watchful Eye of Complexity, who have already done a recall and charged up a shrine. Demon is going to get easily assaulted. He had already committed his Chaotic Offering. Good blinding light bump back onto Dubu will help them get the finish on the other support. Good game plan overall by Cole. That was scouted out early from Z-Freak with that ward.
That was a good vision. Meanwhile, on top, Juggernaut continues farming, and Magnus, 800 gold. It's gonna be
Radiant's bottom tower is under
a
attack.
few more minutes until that blink kicks in.
Uh-oh, Mason and Bulba could be surrounded here. Moo creeps in, looks to get up the pack. Swing and a miss, though, on the pounce. And Bulba looks to retreat on the back of a skewer. Will get hit with the stun while Mason shrugs it off with the Blade Fury. That'll be the end of it here. A missed opportunity for Cole on that one. Look who's getting back into the action, though. Abed looking to step right up against Moo here.
Ed has 10 wand charges,
Radiant's
so he's
bottom
good.
tower
There's gonna
is
be a
under
new
attack.
Warlock heal ready soon for him, plus maybe a Tango. Bloodlusted, Empowered. They're gonna take this tier 1 tower without defending it.
And Cole have already pieced out. Head off near the showers, heal up, and will take their own train towards the mid lane.
Ogre's gonna play some aggressive wards in the enemy forest.
That's the good spot right there.
Oh, it's Slark. The other side.
Onyx even here to help defend this mid-tier 1, but Moo creeping in from behind, assassinate. He's in trouble. He doesn't have mana for the Omni Slash, so he's going to be going out. The Mango was actually in his backpack, so he couldn't pop it to have the extra burst of blue bar. Okay, rolling in. RP, all for Moo. Moo up to the high ground and welcome with a club to the face. Coming out from Dubu.
Oh, that looked funny.
Radiant's bottom tower
Well,
is under attack.
Hard hit for Cole after getting a good pick off for Mason. We trade back and forth once again.
You talked about Z-Freak during the picking phase, about his heroes 12-minute Blink Dagger and Arcane Boots.
And that's the Z-Freak we're used to seeing. This is a Z-Freak Rubik who is out to take your RPs, out to take your rocks, and use it right up against you here. And with that Blink Dagger, he will find himself in an easy position to do so.
As Centaur is getting close to his Blink Dagger, 100 gold away. He's gonna get it right now in this creep camp. On the other hand,
Bulba is also kind of close too. He's
Yeah.
about 1800 for his Blink Dagger.
Slark. Slark is kind of far away from his Shadow Blade.
Yeah, that recent takedown didn't help. And his quota for that Ancient, or for that Shadow Blade, it was definitely set off quite a bit. Ancient's being done here by Onyx. Still Complexity watching him a bit. Slowly creeping in now. We gotta be careful. Who
Dire's middle tower
almost
is
walks
under
up into
attack.
trouble. Mason's there next. They jump right out to him. He gets the Blade Fury off. Just in time. Oh.
They couldn't get the lift off the telekinesis or the centaur stun. He was too fast.
Good thing he had his camera on his hero. That moment.
It was like both teams want to fight right now.
Yeah, Cole have been hanging around this mid lane for so long. It looks like they're even calling in more help here as Moo has shown up. Maybe something Onyx might not suspect here, seeing him just in that side lane.
Oh, this creep is gonna scout them.
Yes, it does. It walks right into the woods and it sees him here. What are Onyx looking to do about it? They stampede and possibly look to retreat.
There was no stampede.
Oh, it wasn't a
just
stampede.
looked like that.
My eyes deceive me. Oh, whatever the case may be, Cole. That was not the fight they were looking for, and that will only lead to Onyx denying the tower.
I'll take that.
EA wants to go for the safest build. Usually we see if the game goes well, they go for the Desolator. He can still switch to Deso if they manage to win a fight the next few minutes, but BKB is more safe actually.
I mean, maybe just content with the damage that the Empower is going to be giving her.
He has enough damage with the
He's
Empower,
like-
so there's no need to go for the Deso.
With the BKB, they might be able to take a couple of significant fights and then build up into a snowball phase that Cole will not be able to recover from, kind of like what we saw in their matchup against MP in Game 2. But for now, Swindle actually caught under the gun, surrounded by 3. A lone little man just trying to get out there and do his job, planting some wards. Going to be quickly murdified.
Centaur had a faster Blink Dagger than Magnus, but now Magnus pretty much has the same amount of farm. Lots of Blink Dagger.
Stop it, Demon. He's like throwing me off. What is happening? Nearby rock drop. They will get that tier 2. Oh, going for their own trade here in the bottom lane. 4-7. Maelstrom build up in order for him. But still does fall behind a little bit here behind Mason's Jug.
Yeah, Shadowblade is coming to Slark. It's a lot of stake in this game, so no one wants to rush anything.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Onyx just continue farming. Oh, they see Slark.
Yeah, they have that sentry there. We'll need to safely move up and E-ward. We got a new one down. They'll take care of it. Have to do it as a team though, and that means that they can't delegate more people to go out on the map and explore or farm. So it's still a good economy game here for Onyx. Not a heavy lead though, just about 2K.
7-5, not much kills. We saw a lot of more kills in the first game. Sniper finished his Maelstrom. He's gonna go for Dragonlance, so it seems.
Do you feel like that's a good call? I mean, other snipers might have considered something like, I don't know, Shadowblade or anything like that. You're confident with just getting the extra stats, the extra range?
I think he wants to have as much damage as possible right now, which Maelstrom gives him. He can switch to Shadowblade later on and just upgrade it to...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What's it called? The Silver Edge? Yeah, so he can remove Phantom Assassin's passive abilities.
He may also be forced to get an MKB at some point too later on.
That is correct.
Onyx getting back up into that high ground where they were recently dewarded and are looking to possibly take it back for themselves.
Double damage on Jug. I'm surprised they're not going for Roche, actually. It's like they want to pressure tier 2 tower instead.
Dire's middle tower
Still have to finish this tier 1 here first. Alright, they get it. Quick steal from Z-Freak is going to be the healing ward.
Radiant's top tower is
Moo scurries across their path, now waits on the high ground here for Bulba. It's the pounce jump. Bulba's going to go right for the immediate TB. There's going to be a Stampede, he's not going to be able to get the burst. And now here comes Cole, and they're going to get the quick slash and finish onto Demon. That is going to be no rock for them. The Dubu follow-up will also be there. Cole strike, hit fast. Do you think they can move in and do the Roche now?
I don't know if they have enough damage. They have a healing ward, but Coddle and Rubik don't deal that much damage, so I think they're just going to back off.
Good pick. A couple of supports do go down, but I don't know if that's the end of the world here for Onyx.
They're going to have one more Shadowblade on our Silver Edge on Slark, so Sniper might not even need to go for... Sniper might just want to go for MKB.
Yeah. Make a lot more sense, too. Speaking of Shadowblades and such, Bulba One queued up next for him after that blink that he recently acquired here.
Yeah, it's good he can run away from Slark, even if he initiates on him. Slark won't be able to actually have dust in his inventory.
And Demon had gotten that Midas too, so his farm grind does continue here. And it looks like a mechanism is slated for him.
That's also a good choice, just to negate some of the damage from the Slark and from the Centaur, and give him some armor so Slark can't actually kill him. Follow. BKB is finished on PA, he's gonna go for Deso.
Looks like Onyx are trying to posture up in a good position towards this mid lane, so they could hopefully creep in and get a Roche in the future, whether come off of a nice hit and run play onto Complexity, or maybe pushing out these lanes and just creating enough space. People are not going to allow it to happen too easy here. Already Onyx step inside, and already Melons is there to let them know that they are watching. But what are Cole going to be able to do to stop him from it? Confident enough, Onyx increase the party inside, and it looks like they'll be able to get it for free.
Yeah, they're not gonna defend it. Slark is on bottom, just trying to get as much possible farm as he can. Silver Edge is completed on him.
Fallen to the radiant.
This keeps things fresh for Onyx right now. Get that net worth lead back up a bit. Abed will have the Aegis now, so he can even hold the BKB for the first life and make the most out of that second one.
Keeper of the Light also decides to go for mech, same as the Warlock. Usually you see both heroes going for that Aghanim Scepter, but seems like you need contribute more to a team fight with that mech, because they expect a few big fights gonna happen, and that's gonna decide the game.
Maybe the one mech able to shrug off that first initial rock or RP might help keep Cole alive long enough to be able to turn a fight around. But I do gotta say, Ags on Coddle, at least during daytime, is like mechanism blasts, you know? You get good value out of that.
Yeah, but it's hard for him to actually farm it. Rubik is so farmed that he's farming some creep waves, and Slark on the one side. Sniper does not enough farm on the map for him.
Jump for Abed. And he's getting hit hard before BKB can even come off. Will they get his Aegis down? No, he's able to run back and away. There, they'll be able to shoot him down. Waiting for him, though, is going to be Moo. Already making his move for Bulba, but Bulba has the Shadow Amulet and is able to use it to make it away from trouble. Abed back with a second life. Crosses past with Moo, who gets hit with a stun. He's able to pack it off and leap away from trouble. Now coming in is going to be Melons. Hits the Mana Leak, and a Dubu Pop will get rid of the rest of his HP. Coming Demon now is going to be the Chaotic Offering Pop. Abed, eating way too much damage here, is going to be forced to run. Assassination will be able to get the finish onto Dubu. Monkeys looking to make chase along with Melons here. Demon forced to hide within the trees, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it too far. Melons will spot him out, hit him with the Mana Leak, and eventually they'll get their finish. 3 go down from the side of Onyx. Complexity hold and lose nobody.
There was no RP. Slark was doing such a great job in that fight. First they initiated on PA, who didn't want to use the BKB obviously before the Aegis, then was kind of slow before Centaur initiated. Slark killed the healing ward and cut Magnus's HP to 100, who was trying to hide in a forest but got blasted by a Coddle Illuminate. Yeah.
Wonderful approach there from Cole, and follow-up has pretty much got them to a more commanding position here. We're already winning the farm game quite a bit, and now it's going to hold them up even higher, and they're not even looking to stop, as they now pop a new smoke and are making a new approach right back into the way of Onyx's side. Dubu is close behind, not quite close enough. A recall, Moo's here to play, and another approach, this time onto Mason. Bottom lane all alone. Should lead to a super easy pickoff. Mason is out of this one for nearly a minute without a buyback.
Onyx couldn't find a fight that would suit them. They were feeling so much stronger at one point, especially with that Aegis. Now even Sniper goes for Shadow Blade. He also wants that Silver Edge against PA. Has a double damage, who's gonna run out, never mind.
Still a pretty close game here. Cole obviously picking up a bit of an advantage for themselves as both 747 Sniper and Moose Slark are really bulking up on the farm here. He is currently puzzled by this ridiculous high ground ward. He's going to need 747's help to get rid of it, and they will.
Phantom Assassin bought Dust for herself, so he can actually go on Sniper, who has Shadow Blade. Pretty smart.
Yeah.
Slark with the gem though.
Yeah, sneaking in from behind here.
Check the vision. There's only one ward from Onyx, 2 wards actually.
Yeah, there's a gem in the moment for Moo, and they've been sweeping across the land, getting rid of all that extra vision. Looks like they might get a freebie here. Swindle Melons is nearby, and they'll take him down. Not too terrible though for Cole, as he is just an old man in his own world. The rest of Cole are currently pressuring this bottom lane quite a bit.
Centaur is halfway to his Aghanim Scepter, which is gonna be very huge for the team fight. And the Onyx relies so much on a good RP. It's gonna be easier to land it right now because of the Shadow Blade, but Slark has a gem, so...
And we haven't been able to see the full Wombo combo of Onyx's lineup in effect quite yet. They now have Chaotic Offering and RP both ready to go. Monkeys is just on the high ground here, waiting. Onyx are not going to continue to move forward, though. Dubu could be a man left behind here. He's getting pinged out. Opts to go for the TP. It looks like he'll make it to safety.
Cole's positioning is so good. If you check where Monkeys was standing, plus Rubik, they were on all 3 sides of the map just waiting to go.
In that position, like, you just make one move. Make one move. We'll get you. Onyx are a bit timid there in the mid lane. Get what they need and just pull right out.
Hack is completed on Demon, who's level 12. His talent tree is plus 6 stats. Let's check the others. Phantom Assassin went for some survivability build with 100.
Ooh! A sentry has been dropped. They have spotted Moo. They're looking to commit it with a Chaotic Offering, but he has been forced away to safety from Z-Freak. A clutch 4-staff at that. Oh my god, that crit almost got the finish on Z-Freak too, but he's able to make it out alive. That's a Chaotic Offering down. That is huge.
PA has lifesteal in talent tree, level 15. Pretty common build. He's going towards what's it called, Basher. Yeah, he has a BKB ready. It's a 9-second BKB. Roche is not gonna be up anytime soon.
Oh boy. I don't know how Onyx could feel too comfortable now. They still have that RP to work with, and they're going to be confident at least moving in for this tier 1. But here comes the complexity parade here through this top lane, and we'll have to see who wants to dare play this game of chicken.
Onyx needs to TP to base and defend it right now.
They will. Force out lots of rotations here. Cole's next plan, they head off elsewhere here. Z-Freak looking to, he spotted him. Lift, throws him back, and that should be a easy punish right there onto Dubu.
It's not just a kill, he stole Bloodlust from Ogre.
Big grab for your Sniper and your Slark, actually.
There is Silver Edge on Sniper finish, so it's a double Silver Edge against PA.
This is evolving pretty damn swell for Cole here. I'm concerned for Onyx, and you touched on it a bit before. Fights that they're hoping to find just don't seem to be coming across their path. And Cole's positioning this game has been super nice.
Yeah, they got rid of the vision. There's not a single ward for Onyx on the map. Well, they have a gem on Slark, so it's easy to find the wards. And there is a gem on Warlock bot right now, so they want to remove all the vision from Cole as well before the next Roche.
Even drop a sentry to be safe. And I think they're waiting to smoke. Go for it here. You still need 28 seconds before Chaotic Offering's up. Sense out what Onyx's game plan seems to be. You get a read of any sort of info here from Cole, who are currently hanging up on their side of the jungle, also as a team. Only 747 down here at the bottom, but could easily TP. No, he doesn't have a TP, actually. He could easily TP this shrine. Does he?
No, he doesn't have a TP.
He does not have a TP, okay.
I'll take that as tribute.
But it doesn't look like Onyx again are going to be able to find that fight or take that play just yet.
Wasn't slippery enough.
All just smoked. Aghanim Scepter is completed on Centaur, which is a game changer. 60% damage reduction, plus you can run through cliffs,
Should make my life
trees,
easier.
whatever you want.
They're running all the way to bottom lane to make their move in from there, it would look like. So they're going to be forcing Onyx back and hoping to get a surprise catch here if possible. There goes the siege now, 747 with that ridiculous range, going to work from the low ground. They see Mason inside and they just quickly take him out. Does have a buyback, but nice quick shot there from Complexity, and this tier 3 is done for.
Slar just standing there, doing vision with a blast.
What can Onyx do about this? Options seem pretty limited. They have those big ultis, but the openings are not there. Cole have split apart pretty damn nicely. You can't just hand over any free big ticket ulti to Z-Freak either. He'll just turn it right back around on you.
You need to try to go around them, especially with Magnus. He should be the one trying to go from behind.
There he goes. Oh, misses a Shadowblade skewer attempt. Who thinks about rushing right on in there, but then they quickly pull off. One rack's down. Melee still standing. There's the hit, the jumping commitment, the burst. Dubu goes down. And meanwhile, Abed committing it with a BKB, a chaotic offering on top of it, but it's not going to lead to too much success here. In fact, that will be shot down and pocketed rather easily.
They're the fool again. And Centaur's ulti ready again in 10 seconds. No Ogre though.
Back inside. The Shadow Blades and walks out. Cole are just sieging in here perfectly.
They want to kill the Shrine right now. BKB is on cooldown for PA. She can't go on anyone. There's a Force Staff on Rubik. He has a Ghost Scepter for himself if PA jumps. And you need to catch a Centaur so that he doesn't cast ulti. We still haven't seen a good RP actually. Did he even use it once?
Not that I can really recall here. If he did, it might have been a minor one.
Lushan is up.
Looks like both teams may know it.
I'll take
This is a much better fighting position for Onyx here. A tight choke point where they know Complexity could enter.
Have that Centaur Conqueror who's gonna scout near the enemy shrine if needed, just standing there. If they try to go giving vision.
Looks like this will be a easy Aegis here. One to go for Abed. Cole realized what's happening now, but too late if they were hoping for any sort of response play. But they are still, I don't know, feeling
Like
aggressive here.
Seems like they still want to go. They see Jug on top lane and he has nothing to TP on.
A new drawn out here for Onyx is possibly reading the approach of Cole coming in through that bottom lane, which they would be pretty accurate with if that was the call they made. Cole have been happy to reside on Onyx's side of the map, just stifling the farm as much as possible here. So there are very few options for Abed to kind of get out there, and same with Mason. It's such a thinking game, and part of the reason we're not seeing a lot of these big ticket ultis get committed right away because there's so many things to consider and factor in. Ooh, that was a double smoke, I believe. Whatever. Hope they make it work here. These big ultis could just be easily taken away, and you have to decide on who it is you're supposed to focus. Bottom lane is the immediate jump for Z-Freak, but look at that. He has a Blade Fury he's going to use and TP out back from. On the other side, Moo's made his jump looking to go for Demon and get rid of the Chaotic Offering before one could even be committed, and they'll do it. Assassinate will be able to get the finish. Cole going to feel strong about this start here, but Onyx are happy to truck on forward. There's the damage mitigation coming up from the Stampede. Dubu will also be dropping here. Onyx are grossly outnumbered at this point, and Abed will also be going down. RP's going to be there with the Omni-Slash combo, will help him get the finish onto Moo, but is that going to be good enough? Abed's back with his second life. Thinks about making a jump for Z-Freak, has to wait out the Ghost Scepter. Can't get the next hit yet. Z-Freak's able to make it away on the back of his life. Now decides for a new jump, a new kite, a skewer all the way forward, and they still can't get the grab.
Oh,
A very kite-heavy Seed Freak here. Oh, they get him. He turns around, throws the dagger in his face, and we'll be able to get the finish onto the Rubik here. The chase is continuing here. A buyback now comes out. Meanwhile, 747 will be able to get the finish onto Bulba, but the PA has been spotted trying to TP. Seed Freak will be able to TP back in and get some vengeance, stopping it with the telekinesis.
That was a one-man RP. They're kiting around Onyx's lineup so much. First they take down Warlock with sniper ulti from far away, plus Slark just attacking him. Then they take down Ogre, mana leak on him. Blinding Light has no mana, they just kill him. Good jug ult on Slark, but still they need to take at least 2 heroes in that RP for them to actually win a fight.
Yep.
It was Phantom Assassin Aegis as well. So.
Biggest commanding lead for Cole of this game so far. And shrugging off a fight like that's got to feel pretty damn good here. They might just get back into the objective game here and head right back bottom. We do still have the rock available on Demon. Moo was able to get that nice scout and pick off at the start of the previous fight.
And let's check the talent trees for heroes. Magnus decided to go for 90 gold per minute. He wants that BKB so he can jump through the shrapnel. There's a lot of magic damage and disable for him. PA level 20, not that big of a deal. Total. Well, Centaur level 25, what do you say? I mean, it's a no-brainer to what you're gonna pick, but...
Yeah. Can he make it there, though? Is this the kind of game that would actually go that long?
It's 35 minutes, and he is level 17, so yeah.
Alright. We'll have to see if you're right or not. Basher done now on Mason. Not Mason, Abed rather. Mason, Fusel and Manta, and the makings of a butterfly here. And I don't see an MKB in sight here for 747. That could help a little bit. But,
he's gonna go for Scotty, tank up so he can't be killed. They're gonna give him so much armor and HP, plus he has a Hurricane Pike if he decides to jump on him. Then he has a Silver Edge, he has enough sustain in a team fight.
There's a lot of ways for Cole to be kiting around this fight and away from Onyx too. Multiple force staffs here, multiple evasive blinding lights. It's just very troublesome for Onyx.
Yeah, they're taking Shrine on top right now. This is the second Shrine. Sniper on level 20, he went for 8 armor. Usually snipers go for cooldown reduction, but he's playing against PA and Jug, so he went for armor. Keeper of the Light has Aghanim 7 completed.
I'll take that.
Nighttime, unfortunately for them, but yeah, it will be nice for him to be able to always have access to that recall and to that blinding light.
Onyx gonna smoke right now.
I hope so.
When they clear the wave, actually.
Need to get. Okay, they got smoke here on Dubu.
Radiant's middle
I don't know already though.
tower is
Cole
under
are on
attack.
the other side of the map here, pushing out this top lane. They're obviously content on playing this farming game, feeling pretty good about the direction this game is going, and holding out for those luxury items before they want to try to close the show. Onyx are more determined to try to swing things around here. The problem is I just don't see where those options are going to be presenting themselves.
Yeah, Onyx lost the gem in the previous fight, so Cole has 2 gems, one in the base if something goes wrong. And the last ward for Onyx was killed, so it's hard for Onyx to actually smoke because they don't see anyone. They don't know where to go after they smoke. They can go in, try to
Looks like
risk
they're just going to take their business top lane while they can. They do have a timer above them as the push is also coming from the bottom lane. And with this tier 2 already down, this seems like just kind of a farming expedition overall for Onyx here. Staying together, avoid trouble, one swift bad fight that could lead to a game 3 here for Complexity. Or one great fight for Cole will lead to a game 3 for Complexity.
Yeah, let's check the Roche when it's gonna be up. It's gonna be up in a few minutes, so Cole's one really team that doesn't rush anything. We saw on the day 1, even against tier 2 teams, they didn't want to risk anything, they just take it safe. Take Roche and then siege at base.
It's good practice. You're getting to those more tense, disciplined kind of games.
Dagger is pretty farmed because of that Empower, has Blink Dagger bot right now, plus Butterfly.
It's getting warm. I wish I could take off my sweater right now.
Yeah,
It's overhead though, I can't. Wait it out.
Sniper's getting close to MKB, to what is it, 3k gold away. Depending how much he farms, it's gonna be done pretty soon.
Okay, a BKB now for Bulba. I had a hard time finding RPs up to this point, but now you get Blink, now you get Shadow Blade.
You should be able to
I
find a
got
good
BKB.
RP,
Yeah.
especially with Warlock going in first, and now with Jug Blink Dagger, so he can ulti first and give him some vision.
This could be the best fight Onyx could ask for here, at least as far as how ready they are and the items have been able to throw together. But Cole doing a very nice job continuing to stall things out and not presenting any openings for Onyx to kind of capitalize on. They pull off from that top lane pressure, and we'll just probably continue to stall out until we get that Roche.
Slark wants to go for MKB as well. I'm not sure Butterfly on Juggernaut was the right choice, because you're forcing enemy team to go for MKB. They're gonna go anyway because of the PA, so...
That's true. What would you have liked to have seen? You want go more stats and get like a Scotty, or?
Usually you can get Scotty or AC.
AC is true too.
If the game prolongs to that point, he would need to sell Butterfly and buy AC, because he benefits so much more from AC, because enemy teams have 2 MKBs.
All right, well, we're getting, the clock is a-ticking here, and the Roche is now up. And look at this, at that same moment, Onyx have already smoked, and they're looking to head up. They've drawn out on the map. They're looking to come in and hopefully catch Complexity from behind here. Are Complexity going to be ready for this one? They've already spotted Melons. They go for the swift Omni Slash, but it's canceled by the Glimmer Cape. Jump in, RP right on top of the shrine. Will send them back into a Chaotic Offering on through 3. Where is the damage follow-up to kind of get it done? Deep inside is going to be Abed fighting just with Dubu. Into trouble between 747 and Moo. He gets outmatched so easily there.
There was solo RP and Jug ulti on Coral, and they couldn't even manage to kill him. Then Rubik stole and used a 3-man RP, while Sniper was battling Phantom Assassin on the other side of the map.
That was really chaotic there for Onyx. They saw the possible jump onto Swindle Melons. Looks like Moo was able to get the finish onto Demon at the end there, but props to Melons. Quick reaction with the Glimmer Cape, dodges a lot of the damage from the Omni Slash, bringing in Onyx into a precarious position where they're forced to commit. We have Abed committing off to one side of the fight, and he's tussling with the likes of Moo and 747, while the rest of his team are up in arms elsewhere, getting locked down from the Rubik. It's a bit hectic here, and it's Complexity who are reaping in all the benefits from that fight. Here they are moving into the mid lane. This tier 3 is done for, and they are moving on and hoping for a game 3.
Yeah, there's a buyback on Jug and Phantom Assassin, but they don't want to use it.
Trying to hold it out as long as possible. The Stampede goes out, and they're going to be able to get the Dubu Ogre down and a set of racks. Now looking to go for the finish on the remaining racks here in the bottom lane. Abed and Mason back in action, already hit with the early mana leak.
RP,
Abed
5
has
seconds.
to run out. As mentioned, Bulba
RP is ready.
waiting for it. Moo, Glimmered, slowly walking out. We'll be able to make it in. One racked standing here for Onyx before Megas are going to be unleashed. Complexity, 25k of a gold advantage here. Almost at the point of an insurmountable lead. It's just ridiculous.
Ogre just bought a smoke. This is the desperation smoke. They need to make something happen right now. Juggernaut has 5.6k gold. He might actually want to go for Divine Rapier and just pray for a good RP. And there's who has a buyback on the dire side. Sniper doesn't have, Slark have. Pretty much everyone have.
Into the Roche pit they go. Dubu back now. Demon would need 15 seconds before this chaotic offering is back up. Cole not doing this Roche quite as fast as they probably would like here. Onyx have already shown up, and they're just going right for the Centaur. That is going to lead to the RP, which was stolen. Swift Omni Slash looking to go for the finish on Siegfried. Can he get it done? The follow-up chaotic offering is there, and the Rubik will go down. Bulba skewering into trouble here. 747 and company and Moo are going to be able to dish out the damage necessary, and they're doing all the work. And that's game. Complexity will force us into a game number 3.
Yeah, I have to say, if you rely so much on Magnus ulti and you don't land any good RPs, you're gonna lose the game. You have 2 big ultis coming from Warlock, actually 3, Jug and Magnus. Rubik was getting better RPs than Magnus. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah. You know, like the Wombo combo factor, it felt pretty good. Fatal Bonds coming in along with the RP, along with the Omni Slash. The synergy felt like it was there, and I still felt like I really liked Onyx's draft, but complexity certainly came to play in game number 2. Susie found a lot of farm. His sniper seemed untouched almost. 10-1 performance by him.